I think again, their arm was tied up. I think it was intentional for LeBron trying to, release Isaiah Stewart from off of him. I don't think that he intended to hit this man in his face, in his eye.
So he intended to hit him in the chest. Is what you trying to say?
I would go for that. I would definitely
Okay.
go for that. You know what I mean? And
Okay.
that's why as soon as it happened, LeBron reached his hand over like, shit, I didn't mean to hit you there. You know what I mean? So I get that. And LeBron kind of, went to see if he was okay. Something was said within that little conversation that really made Isaiah Stewart go off. So what do you feel about Isaiah and his behavior?
Uh, I'm be honest, man. If he really was going to do something, LeBron James, he had that 2.5 seconds to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand you might be like, God damn, like LeBron really hit me in the face. But if he was really feeling the ways, you know what I'm saying, he could have did something about it. I think once he realized he was bleeding like that, then
He
I
had to
think
go
that's
there.
what
He had to
set
go
it
there.
off.
Right. Because that was a lot.
Yeah.
I've never seen so much blood in an NBA game. I can't remember really in my life.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's been a while. I think didn't Clay have an injury like that?
I don't know, man. I cannot remember someone's face, especially in two places. Like his eye and his mouth was just full of blood. Like I can't remember that happening in an NBA
Nah.
game.
Nah, yeah, you right. It's like, man, it's an unfortunate situation. I mean, I feel like he shouldn't have, disrespected his folks like that, trying to run him over like you're a running back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had your chance to do what you needed to do. If it was all that serious, you could have seen him in the locker room. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
If it was all like that,
HB2M he makes a good point. I think, like you said, once it kind of sunk in, once he was able to see the replay, once he was realized that he was bleeding, so much, I think that's really where he kind of panicked and like turned it up another level and went at LeBron.
hmm
Now, what do you
no,
think about?
he probably just wanted his lick back, man. You know?
I can get it. I get it. But this the king we talking about. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta
Oh
have to be
God.
selective. Come on, let's have some respect.
Oh God.
This
Oh
is
yeah,
just not no
that's the
average
reason.
kid.
That's the reason he only getting one game, right? You know what I'm saying? Old boy get two, and he ain't even touched the boy, and he get one, and he the one that caused the whole ruckus. You
I'm
know what I'm
tripping on
saying?
how people say LeBron couldn't play it in the 90s era. You see how strong LeBron is off of that one little punch or whatever you
Oh no,
want to
I'll
call it,
never
man, but
deny
LeBron
that.
couldn't play.
I'll never deny that. I'll say this though, in the '90s era, I don't think LeBron plays 19 years.
I agree. I definitely agree with that.
They would have beat
So
the hell out of him, just
you
like they
feel
did
like he should have
Shaq.
been suspended more?
Uh, I think it should have been the other way around. I think LeBron should have got two, and old boy should have got one.
Come on, D. You can't be
What
serious.
do you mean?
I got to talk to the
What?
bosses. You can't
Cause
be
he the
real with
king.
that. But so you feel like an unintentional. Well, you feel like it was
It
an
was
intentional hit.
intentional. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. It doesn't matter whether it hit him in the face or it's in the chest. He meant to throw the elbow, bro.
Okay. So let me ask you this, because you are a real sports fan. You're a real basketball fan. Elbows
Yeah.
are a part of the game, from Oakley to the Pistons to the old Knicks. So are you telling me that an elbow, even if it's intentional, is more of a concern than the behavior Isaiah Stewart had running around that court knocking people over?
I mean, what caused it? You can't tell that man how to react.
Yes, you can. See, that's the problem. We can't have that street mentality. See, you taking it to the streets. We can't have that in the NBA on the court at that. Like you see how Melo did with KG. Melo waited to after, like they was gonna get it popping mid-court, but Melo shit said after the game, man, I'm going to the bus. We gonna handle this shit.
Melo is also the same person that during the fight when he was in Denver, punched a dude in the face, snuck somebody, and then ran to the other side of the court.
Melo got into it with
I remember
somebody.
that Melo.
He got into it with somebody the other night too in the Detroit game after the whole altercation happened. He was like, "Yo, why are you over here?" Like that shit kind of went viral. So, okay, my thing about it is I just feel like the NBA dropped the ball because the Lakers' next game is in Madison Square versus the Knicks. They only play in Madison Square once a year, so the Knicks fans,
You
for whatever it's worth, is not going to see LeBron this season.
you gotta punish him. What do you mean? You
So what if?
come
So what if
on,
they
bro.
would have
Like,
skipped? What if
oh,
they?
come
I'm
on, man.
talking crazy, Darian. I will give you that. I will give
What are
you
we
that. But I'm just
doing?
saying, what if they would have skipped the Knicks game and suspended LeBron the next game? Would you have had a problem with that?
You know, then you got to be like that for everybody else. You can't just sit there and pick and choose because he's LeBron. Y'all LeBron fans is killing me, bro.
Yeah.
Y'all killing me, man. Y'all ridiculous.
Because
Like,
I'm
come
looking
on,
at this
bro.
thing, D, from the business aspect. Yo, you know what LeBron brings to the table, bro. And
Yeah,
when you know
cool,
LeBron come to New York,
cool.
there's no other athlete that's going to bring people out to Madison Square Garden like
It's a
LeBron
lot of
James.
people. It's a lot of people that go crazy in the garden, bro. It's okay.
Yes, it is people that
We
go
could miss
crazy,
one.
but
We
I'm,
made a lot of money on LeBron. We can stand to miss one night. I'm, I'm just.
HB, I don't know what the hell Russell was doing. Russell
Oh
tried to
nah,
square up.
you know Russ. You know you got to play fake tough, and at least I will commend Anthony Davis waking up. You know what I'm saying, and taking the game over.
Right.
Like I wish I saw that all the time. You know what I mean?
What do you think about the Lakers?
What do I think about the Lakers?
Like, where did you have them at the beginning of the year when you found out that they had Melo and Russell, and what do you think about them now that we done seen some product?
So before anything, I thought I had Brooklyn as my number one team. Before I knew that that Kyrie was gonna be like, nah, you know what I'm saying, I'm not taking the vaccine. Before I knew that, I still had Brooklyn being a little better than the Lakers. I thought the Lakers was just too damn old, and I knew that Russ was gonna throw off that chemistry, and it was gonna see, you know. And now at this point, I think they need to send somebody over and re-injure Klay Thompson, because if Klay Thompson get back with Golden State Warriors, I don't see how they beat them.
Here we
Especially
go.
with the chemistry. And you know what Steph do to Russ. You know what I'm saying?
I'm confused. Why y'all so gung-ho on fucking Klay Thompson?
What do you mean?
Why all of a sudden is Klay Thompson the deal breaker in the NBA? Like we haven't watched.
We're gonna sit here and act like he don't, when he get hot, drop 40 on you in the quarter. That Klay Thompson.
Bro, there's a lot.
That put OKC out.
That's a
when they
fact.
Was up 3-1.
That's a fact. We're talking about the Klay Thompson who has never took a team on his own and went anywhere. We're talking about that Klay Thompson.
No.
We're talking about a Klay Thompson who wouldn't have any hardware if it wasn't for Steph Curry and Kevin Durant.
No, I mean,
I'm talking about that Klay Thompson.
No disrespect, but I don't think Steph wins without Klay. I think it's a marriage. You know
okay,
what I'm saying?
I respect that. I respect that. But my thing about it is this. You expect Klay Thompson to come back after this injury, jump back into this lineup, be 100%, and because you know they're going to have to be adjustments being made. Wiseman's not even playing. Wiggins is playing well, but his minutes is going to have to get adjustments. Jordan Poole, he's playing well, but minutes are going to have to get adjusted when Klay gets back. And you don't know if he's 100%. You don't really know what type of Klay Thompson you're getting. You really mean to tell me that Golden State is going to be that much of a threat? I know they got the best record right now, but I don't see Klay Thompson being a make or break in no NBA. What has he done? What has he done?
Remember when KD went down and came back? That jumper's still wet, right? I'm just saying, if the jumper, you don't need him to do much. You know what I'm saying? Hey, just be open when I get the ball to you. If the legs work like they're supposed to, and the jumper is wet, we fine. We got Andrew Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins can defend. We got Gary Payton Jr. Now that can defend. You don't got to do all that no more. Then you got Wiseman coming back. You know, I know a young guy, but you know he got the upside too.
My brother Atlanta since '82 say that if Klay is half the player he used to be, Golden State is going to win the chip. How? How do y'all sit here and say that Golden State is going to walk away with that Larry O'Brien trophy when you got Miami and Brooklyn and the Lakers. I'm confused. Much respect to Golden State, but let's not act like in 2016, when they had Clay, when they had Steph, they blew the 3-1 lead to LeBron in Cleveland. That really happened. If it wasn't for Kevin Durant going to Golden State in 2017, they wouldn't even have went back to the finals, much less win 2 more. Y'all putting too much mustard on Klay Thompson, and I'd rather see y'all praise Steph more than what y'all giving Steph his credit for.
This is where your argument is flawed. Don't forget that Kyrie was there, was going crazy, and don't forget that was probably the best we've ever seen Draymond play. And then they got Draymond out of there on that game 4 or 5. When Draymond came back, Draymond put up like 20 points.
Draymond had an unbelievable game 7. But again, that goes to my argument though. But that goes to my argument because when you look at that sample size, and then when you look at 2015 when they won the first championship, Draymond would give you 25 points a game easily. Y'all don't have that no more coming out of Draymond. So I don't see how Klay Thompson can come and you don't need it. So who you think you're getting that production from now?
Need it. When you get Klay back and Wiggins is going, look, Wiggins look like a new player, bro. That don't look like the player that was in Minnesota.
So Andrew Wiggins is that okay? What about the Andrew Wiggins that was in Cleveland? What about the one that was in Cleveland that got drafted number 2?
Hey man, we talking about past stuff. It ain't there no more, G.
Okay.
You want to bring up the past, like when people piss me off when they do this argument. Well, before LeBron came back to Cleveland, what was Kyrie doing with Cleveland? Like Cleveland was actually helping Kyrie to win a championship when they didn't put nobody around him to help him. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta make this fair. When LeBron got there, they moved heaven and earth to help out LeBron.
But Darian, how can you have that argument when Kyrie? Now, I know one season he was hurt. He had 2 opportunities in Boston. He was in Boston for 2 years. So what's your excuse then?
He was hurt. Wait, the man can't do nothing when the legs is gone, man. What do you want him to do? You know what I'm saying? Just like that, I'm not gonna say it's dirty, but I feel like Giannis ain't had no business being under the goal to mess up Kyrie coming down from that layup, and that threw the whole momentum off the Brooklyn game. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie just keeps finding himself in these situations now ever since he left LeBron. It's weird. I don't know what LeBron did to this man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Kyrie should have let LeBron keep calling him that son or whatever, trying to make it seem like LeBron was a father figure. Maybe you should have let that go, let that slide, and maybe his career would have been different. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It
would have been a good selling point. But nah. You know what I'm saying? That Kyrie got that Kobe mindset. He's like, man, I already got a dad. What are you talking about? So,
former Phoenix Suns player Sean Marion, he says he feel like he should have been a part of that NBA 75th anniversary team. Sean Marion feel like the numbers don't lie. He should have been a part of the list. You see that?
Nah, Sean. I didn't see that, but nah, Sean. I love Sean, man. But Sean got the ugliest jumper in life. You know what I'm saying? He was a hell of an athlete, but that jumper was trash. And you got other players that are probably better than him. If
they
that's
didn't make it.
Are we putting Joe Johnson? If you want to go somebody in his tier, we putting Joe Johnson in that top 75? We putting Coutinho Mobley in that top 75, Steve Francis. These are the same guys that are probably like in his tier, bro. Like borderline stars.
And I'm trying to go back to Phoenix, but I know he played in Dallas. I don't remember Sean Marion being the best player on his team at any point in his career. I can't remember.
He was never the best player ever.
Yeah, I don't know where he getting this argument from, but he feel like he should have been on the list. Numbers don't lie. Kyle Lowry, now with the Miami Heat, he said he is going to sign a one-day contract before it's all done with the Toronto Raptors, and he's going to retire in Toronto. Do you like Kyle Lowry saying this in his first year with Miami, talking about retirement and as well his intent to go back to Toronto to do it? because I don't really feel that. I don't really like that. You know, it's not a big deal. A lot of players go back to teams that they've been on, organizations that they've been with for a long time, you know, sign the 1 day contract and retire with that organization. It's all good. I just got a problem with Kyle Lowry saying it and saying it in his first year with Miami, leaving Toronto. Like you now publicly saying that you miss being home, you miss home already.
Kyle, man. You know why, Kyle? I think Kyle is used to being loved, and Toronto actually loved him.
Right.
And they'll love him in Miami like they love Butler, or they love who's that young kid? Hero.
And Bam. But why is that?
Bam.
Why is that though? Because Kyle got hardware. So why? And it's early. It's early.
I mean, honestly, you got too many guys that got upside, man. And I mean, I understand he got the hardware, but are we really gonna sit here and pretend like Kawhi wasn't the one that literally put the team on his back? All Kyle really had to do was play really good defense and show heart. He basically was like a Marcus Smart at that point in time.
You're right.
To me, anyway.
You're right. Because even before Kawhi came, LeBron used to dog walk Toronto. So, you know, I could see in a sense Miami feeling like you still got something to prove before you get any cachet here. Jimmy Butler has been proven. Bam has been proven. Tyler Hero made a statement. He feel like he's up there with the Ja Morants and them. He's showing off this season. So these guys are proven. And I think Kyle Lowry just got some work to do. You know what I'm saying? But I just got a problem with this nigga just leaving Toronto. Now he's talking about, you know, signing even just a little simple 1 day contract. Like that shouldn't even be on your mind, and you shouldn't be speaking that publicly so early into this season. Where's your focus at? Kind of bugged me out. Oh, man. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. Big up to my guy, Atlanta since 82. Shout out to HB2N. Subscribe to HB2N, man. You do some good content, man. Dope music, and, you know, your videos, you be on your shit. So salute to HB2N. Keep doing your thing. Good work over there. Salute to my bro, Atlanta since 82. Shout out to Darian, my guy, for joining me. The shooter, y'all niggas know the vibes. Y'all stay safe, man. I'm 7 Mitchell with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I'm about to get up out of here. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I am out. Peace, y'all. All right, man. Peace to my NBA family. It's your host, 7 Mitchell with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. I just wanted to take this time out to say thank you to each and every one of you guys for so much support for the podcast. I hope you guys are really enjoying some of the outside the box angles we take, bringing you in these NBA storylines. Please don't forget to like and share. Most importantly, rate the podcast. You can follow us on social media. All the links will be in the description. And if you would like to contribute to the Best of 7 Sports Talk platform, we have merchandise available, as well as links for the merch, and donations will be all in the description. Once again, thank each and every one of you guys in the NBA community for supporting the show. This is 7 Mitchell with the Best of 7 Sports Talk. Let's talk some NBA action.